live in?
I'm Dave.
I'm Mark.
We live in the residential district in downtown.
Cool. And how long have you lived there?
About a year.
And what brought you to this part of town?
Well, he's a interior designer, and you know, for Dave, living downtown is like living inside of a piece of art. All the buildings and everything just working together. Yeah.
And what do you like best about living downtown?
Well, I'm a massage therapist, and so for me, if I don't have clients, I used to feel so trapped in suburbia because I couldn't go anywhere. You know, if I had 2 hours to spare, I didn't have time to go to dinner or lunch or shopping or anything. But here I can just go downstairs and I'm at the CVS or the bar or anything in like 2 minutes. So that's been really fun.
And if you could change something about where you live, what do you think you would change?
The parking garage attached to the building.
Too many cars and parking. Too many homeless people.
We've got a beautiful building and it's got this terrible, horrible parking garage attached to it.
Yeah, that seems to be prevalent downtown, sadly.
Yeah, right.
Let's see, what else? Are you guys kind of organized or involved in any like kind of organizations to do with your neighborhood, or is there much of that downtown?
We do, yeah, there is a lot, but you have to find it. We joined the Downtown Dallas Inc., and now we're much more interested in joining the Downtown Residents Council, which is not in any relation to the different corporations, or it's not sponsored or paid for by corporations like DPI is, but it's just residents for residents. And so they can really have a big influence in their all the resident buildings. They work together to, become kind of a voting bloc. Because as residents downtown, you can get really stepped on because there's some really big companies and big buildings that have a lot of influence on how the city goes. And so we're starting to get involved in that.
Cool. And like, what are some of the issues that you guys are kind of working on through those groups?
Well, a great example of a situation that just kind of landed in our lap, and as a resident, I might have had a lot of opinions about this, but because these bigger companies have so much say, I didn't really feel like the residents got the say that they wanted. Of course, this probably was before we even moved in, but they're changing like Field Street and several main streets from one-way to two-way, and that's going to completely change the flow of traffic, and I'm pretty sure that that's happening because the Jewel is moving their entrance from Main Street to Commerce, and so they wanted some more two-way streets so they could keep their hotel entrance two ways. Well, that's fine for the Jewel, but what about all the residents? You know, yeah. So, not that it's necessarily bad, that decision, but I'd be curious to see what decision the residents had on that, you know?
I'd like to see more greenery downtown.
Yeah, although what we're getting is great!
Yeah.
I know, this is fantastic. I'm really enjoying the party.
I haven't had a chance to go over there yet, but I'm excited to see it.
Yes, it's big, it's big. It's 3 times the size of the street garden.